Hello, everyone. My name is Brody Craney. I've been a wellness consultant now for going on 20 years and am madly and passionately in love with Nikken wellness technologies. Today, we get to start with one of my favorite products. We're going to be talking about the Kenzen Vital Balance. This is an amazing technology that is, some people call it a meal replacement, but this is way more than a meal replacement. And the quality of the technology in here is unbelievable. So we're going to unveil that. Let's see, I'm going to share a screen here to help keep me on track with this presentation. Kenzen Vital Balance. It comes in both chocolate and vanilla. And one of the things that I love about it, to just start off, it says in there it's safe and it's simple. There's a lot of, in fact, the more I learn about all of the processed technologies that people are using to try to make a meal replacement, they're not safe. In fact, there's a lot of really damaging ingredients in many of these products. And so to have something that is safe, that is all organic, is whole food, really brings a huge amount of comfort. Both because I use this, I have my children use it, and man, I just love making sure that I get good things in people. So the last part in there is effective. There are people that utilize this for weight loss. There are people that utilize it literally to help restore their brain. There are people that utilize it to jumpstart their digestive tract and to reboot. There are people that utilize it to cleanse. There are people that, there's a whole host of reasons people would use this technologies. But the good news is it works. And one of the, I guess certainly one of the, not to be overlooked is there's a lot of people out there who are addicted, and I do mean addicted to sugar. They can't go without it. And if you would like to find a way to get over that, to release yourself from the obsession with sugar, this is a pretty amazing product that can help to alleviate those addictive behaviors. So let's get moving here. And you see the disclaimer at the bottom of the page. I'm not a medical doctor. For your health concerns, go to your doctor. But I will say one thing, that sometimes common sense is really important when it comes to taking care of your health. We encourage people to take ownership, to learn what self-care is all about. Your doctor is used to crisis, but it's common sense that's going to keep you well. Getting good sleep, breathing good air, drinking good water, getting good nutrition, staying away from toxins. Those are the things that will get you well. And I don't think you have to ask your doctor if you can have good, complete, whole, organic food. That's a good thing. But anyway, with that in mind, let's get ourselves moving here. This technology is a meal replacement mix. It is awesome for nutritional support. It's awesome for fat loss. And we're going to go back a couple thousand years and think about what Hippocrates said. He said, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And that's some really profound thought process in there. We face a lot of nutritional challenges now. We live very fast-paced lives. We have poor eating habits as a society. There's processed food literally everywhere. I went in to fill up for gas the other day, and I needed something to eat, and I went around and wandered the halls of the little convenience store aimlessly, trying to find something that had a health value to it. There wasn't anything there. Everything that was there was processed, sugar laden. It was not good. To think what we're giving up to people, what we sacrifice in this word convenience. And one of the neat things that Nikken has done is found a way to make healthy convenient, and I love that. There are a lot of nutritionals out there that literally add to the toxic burden of the body. We have habits of people skipping meals. I was talking to a gentleman yesterday, over 80, 90, well, he said over 80% of the time, some seasons of the year, it's over 90% of the time, he skips breakfast and often skips lunch as well. And boy, you think of the challenges that leads to blood sugar inconsistencies and the more likelihood of diabetes coming on. There's some real big challenges there when we skip meals. A lot of people with sugar addictions, a lot of people that are overeating. And you think of the portion sizes that we are serving in America right now, and it is downright scary. We are addicted to food. And if you're looking to find ways to have healthy substitutes, less expensive than what is offered in the traditional realms, you take a real close look at what we're going to share with you today. And you know, our food addictions, our sugar addictions, the way that we're treating life is leading to stress. We have people falling asleep behind the wheel, even the pilot's wheel. We have people that are really, well, they show up to work beat. They're wiped out by midday, overstressed, fatigued because of poor lifestyle choices and because they don't like what they do. And we've got a lot of people that need to have a reboot. And that's one of the wonderful things that we're going to be able to talk about today. You know, when it comes to pounds and the challenges that we're facing in society with that, for every extra pound of fat that we carry, it literally is equivalent to over 7 miles of new blood vessels, which cause a massive, massive strain on your heart. And those pounds are no joke as you add years to your life. In addition to that, the weight that we gain in our midsection and in our body causes extra stress and fatigue on our knees, on our joints. And literally, if you lost 10 pounds, it would be a total of 48,000 less pounds of pressure for every mile that you walked. And you talk to anybody who starts getting into their 50s, 60s, 70s, that wear and tear on the joints means something. And so for every pound you lose, folks, this is a really big deal for your longevity and ability for your body to be able to maintain long term. So Kenzen Vital Balance, it is a functional food. It is awesome for any age. We've had our kids utilizing this technology all the way from age 2 and on. I know people in their 90s that use this and love it. It is based on amazing biological research of what is healthy for the body, not what's convenient to put in a bottle. In fact, there are several of these ingredients that are really hard to come by, really hard to make in a whole organic form and so forth. And it wasn't convenient making this product. This product was made based upon research of what's good for the body, not what's going to amp the body, but what's good for the body. This product enhances cognitive function. It has 7 major enzymes to aid digestion. And believe me, if you're eating foods that are out of a can, if you're eating foods out of a bag, out of a box, if you're eating foods that are not organic, they have pesticides and herbicides, etc., you must have enzymes to help in the breakdown and digestion of these foods. It is vital for you to have that as an extra addition to your diet. Cool part about, one of the huge cool parts is there's a lot of people that have issues with salt. They have issues with dairy and whey and soy and lactose. And we're learning more and more about how genetically modified substances are not good for us. And so this product has a whole boatload of what's good for you and none of what's bad. Those who are wanting to make sure they have a technology that's all vegan, this matches that. It is also kosher and is also gluten-free. So again, all of the good, none of the bad. Loaded with enzymes and something called medium chain triglycerides. We'll talk about more here shortly. It has natural 3rd generation stevia, which is a phenomenal natural sweetener. And it is, if you've had the taste, is awesome. The vanilla formulation is made from a natural vanilla, the chocolate, a natural cocoa. This has, it's a little over 2 billion counting probiotics. It's vegetable protein. Folks, this has over 18 grams of protein in it and under 1 of carbs. It's phenomenal. So the cool part about this stuff, it's amazing for toxic elimination. Awesome for building lean muscle mass if you're wanting to do that. It's awesome for the immune system, metabolic fat burning, cognitive function, appetite. I mean, this is just a phenomenal product with the results that it can achieve. So Kenzen Vital Balance does not contain sugar. Folks, good luck finding something healthy that doesn't have sugar in it now. And what I mean by that is you can even go out and buy yourself some frozen green beans and you will find on the package that they're lacing it with added sugar. This doesn't have animal protein in it. Well, not that having a little animal protein might be bad. Too much can be acidic for you, but diabetics, animal proteins make you much more prone towards issues in that category. So having vegetable protein is really, really good. No extra antibiotics, I shouldn't say extra, no antibiotics. That's a big deal for your long-term health. No artificial chemicals, coloring, all those types of things. So you can go through on here a lot of things people want to avoid, and this product is phenomenal for not having those. This is a list of several other meal replacements that are available on the market, very, very popular. I love the one on the bottom, muscle milk. That is a phenomenal title. Whoever thought that up really did a great job in their marketing. However, if you take a look at that product, it's got all the bad stuff in it. It's a more complete list of bad stuff than any of the other products out there. So the name may be good, but the product looks a little dangerous to me. And so the cool part about our technology, right at the very bottom, you see vital balance. No check marks for any of the toxic substances you should avoid in a meal replacement. So how much protein should you have? What should you have going on? Kenzen Vital Balance is awesome for containing a high amount of protein. And you should be taking your body weight, divide it in half, and that equals numbers of grams of protein you should have every day. So if you're 150 pounds, you should be having 75 grams of protein daily. And this is a great way of helping your body assist in formulation and maintaining lean body mass, again, with no animal protein. This, again, is loaded with medium chain triglycerides. And one of the benefits of those medium chain triglycerides is that, well, it helps cross the blood-brain barrier, which is phenomenal for converting ketones. Folks, I'm going to stop sharing the screen for one moment. It looks like we've got somebody on who's not muted, and I'm going to get on and figure out who that is and fix that for us for just a moment. Hold 1 second here. Boom. There we go. That should take care of it. Here's another one. Okay. So we got the background noise taken care of. Back to our presentation. Okay. Medium chain triglycerides. These are really, really healthy fats. A, they are fats that make you thin, and B, these are fats that literally convert to substances in the liver that directly feed and help the brain and heart. That's a big deal, folks, because there's a lot of foods that are damaging to the brain and heart, and we've got some really great substances in here that to have a technology to help aid brain functioning, as people age, that's a big issue. I've literally had people get on this product who had dementia. The kids that were taking care of them couldn't leave their parents alone because of issues that worrying about their house getting burned down, all that type of stuff. That once they got them on this product, saw a phenomenal change in their parents' cognitive function. We have a lot of people reporting benefits there, as well as heart health, people seeing changes in that category as well. So those are really important things that a lot of people are concerned about. How many of you know people that maybe just aren't functioning with a healthy mind? Now, I don't mean to berate this, because we all have times when maybe we're not thinking as clearly as we should. And certainly being well hydrated and getting good sleep is a major part of that. In fact, we see huge benefits when it comes to Nikken's sleep technologies and water technologies and helping with brain function. But when I say brain function, our mood is a huge part of our brain function. Our impulsivity, our level of anxiety, our attention spans, our sex drive, our appetite, all those types of things are all balanced and part of a healthy brain function. And if you're wanting to benefit those areas, your level of alertness, your memory, all those types of things, take a real strong look at this product, because it can give some great benefits. I have a lot of people that they get on this, and within their first week, they see such dramatic changes. They say, I don't want to go back to the way I felt for the last decade. They say, I will be on this product to the day that I die, because they know it's all natural, they know it's whole food, no synthetics, and they know that they feel good. Mood is a big part of the quality of life that we have. So appetite control, folks, if you get all proteins the very first part of the day, not only will it do huge things for changing your sugar levels and your craving for sugar, but it's going to do massive things for appetite control. I get people who are working on losing weight that will take this twice a day. They'll have it breakfast, they'll have it lunch. And if they get hungry once again and they need a snack, they might use it again for a snack. But it is awesome for appetite control. And of course, when you're taking a shake, it doesn't take up as much space in the stomach. We can then shrink what our body realizes is a healthy portion for food in the future, so that when you eat your evening meal, you're not gorging and so forth. Again, medium chain triglycerides are just phenomenal, helping with insulin levels. We see changes for people that are diabetic. Thermogenesis, which is meaning burning fat better. Just a lot of benefits from consuming medium chain triglycerides. This meal replacement mix is also loaded with what we call friendly bacteria. They're called probiotics. There are over 100 trillion bacteria in the gut, provided you haven't been taking rounds and rounds and rounds of antibiotics. And if you have, and you haven't put back in good bacteria, the bad bacteria grow. Well, why do you want the good bacteria? They assist in carbohydrate assimilation. They help your body digest food. In fact, they will literally take up a big chunk of your calories in the day by having the good bacteria in there. They aid in breaking down the food and helping your body get minerals absorbed. They actually produce vitamins that your body utilizes, and it's a big part of your immune system. So the Kenzen Vital Balance has over 2 billion with a B of these good bacteria with every single serving. So why would you want these 2 billion bacteria with every single serving? Folks, and understand that that's more bacteria than you would get in 10 containers of yogurt. Some people say, oh, I'm getting my probiotics in my yogurt. Well, most of the yogurt you're buying is excessively sweetened and not good for you when it comes to losing weight or craving controls. But it just simply isn't enough good bacteria to make a difference. You start taking these good bacteria and you can see changes in suppression of bad pathogens, things that are causing disease. You can see changes in your stool, in diarrhea and constipation. You can see changes in cholesterol levels. You can see changes with lactose intolerance, changes in many digestive challenges, including anti-tumor support in the gut area. It'll also aid in the synthesis or use of your B vitamins, and that is huge for stress control in the body. You know, we talked about people utilizing this, having benefits because of the medium chain triglycerides for mood. Well, this is another reason that your body is going to feel better and be able to take on stress better, is because the bacteria are going to help in the synthesis of your B vitamins. So the other big deal in here is that we have an environment now that it's loaded with toxins. We breathe toxins in the air in our home. We drink toxins in our water. We have toxins that come from our foods. We have toxins that we're surrounded by chemicals. Wouldn't it be neat to reduce that? And that's the whole concept of Wellness Home. Utilize Nikken's PyMag water technology, their air technology. And this is one of we have 3 main things going to help your body detoxify. Our liver support is going to help you detoxify. Our J Greenzymes will help you detoxify. And this product right here is going to help you detoxify from a food basis. Now, our sleep technology, magnets or a natural chelation, is also going to help you detoxify. But the cilantro and open cell chlorella in this product are going to help in removing heavy metals. There are additional detoxifiers that are in here. You see them listed on the screen. Folks, very few people are taking anything in their body that is helping them to get rid of the chemicals in their body. And if you want something that's going to help you avoid long-term degenerative disease, take a real serious look at making these things part of your diet. and understand all the things that we're listing. If you were trying to get these things organic on your own to make this same recipe yourself, you're going to pay more than double, way more than double. I had one person price it out, was triple the cost of this product to be able to take these in and do it themselves. So this is A, convenient, B, cost effective, C, incredibly healthy. So what are you getting in summary? You're getting 18 grams of awesome protein. You're getting 125 calories per serving, which is incredibly low. You're getting medium chain triglycerides to help with brain and heart health. You're getting something to help with heavy metal detoxification, which is huge. Probiotics, you're getting digestive enzymes, you're getting vitamins, mineral supplementations. And by the way, this is a whole food. This is not someone grinding up a bunch of rocks, processing something and handing you something in a tablet. If you were to take an apple that has, we'll say 15 grams of milligrams of vitamin C in it, and 1,000 milligram tablet of vitamin C, you're going to get way more value out of the apple than the 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. And it's because they are surrounded with phytonutrients, these little micronutrients that the body recognizes and then goes, oh, I know what to do with this vitamin. I know what to do with this mineral. And so because this product is delivered in a whole food form, your body actually knows what to do with the vitamins and minerals in it. It's not just going to be taken in and excreted. This contains a huge amount of daily greens, which we're supposed to be getting 9 to 11 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables every day. Sad to say, in our society, we're not. And thus we're much more prone to degenerative disease. And this is a huge, as an anti-aging component. Again, awesome components for the chocolate and vanilla. The cost comes down to $2.50 per serving, even under $2 if you get on auto ship. Folks, that is unbelievable. This is less than the cost you're going to get your breakfast for, and it's going to replace it. You're going to save money by getting this product on your food budget. So let's talk real briefly here. The whole concept that we're bringing you as a reminder for your health long-term is you want to consider a wellness home. You want the best sleep on the planet. You want the best water on the planet. You want the best air. You want the best light. You want things that don't add toxicity. You want things that put the body in balance. The same thing goes with our food. And take a real serious look at Nikken's entire nutritional line, but this is a really great base nutritional to start with. Other things to consider that are going to help if you're looking at weight loss. This product is amazing liver support to help sluggish livers. People call it a fatty liver challenge, and this product is amazing to help detoxify the liver and help get things moving. This product, Progesterol, also is going to do some amazing things for a fatty liver. It's also going to help with cholesterol levels. It's also going to help with people that have issues with blood sugar problems, and it should be a major part of anybody's weight loss program. Lactoferrin Gold has shown major benefits when it comes to weight loss. And you can do tons of research on this, but this is a product that should definitely be considered anybody's weight loss program. We have whole presentations on this. I'm not going to go into it in depth, but just let you know this is a powerful product. If you have major digestive issues, and if you're not taking Kenzen Vital Balance with every meal, this product right here has over 20 different enzymes to help you take care of digesting your fats, your fiber, your proteins, and carbohydrates. And again, if you're eating out of a box, out of a can, you're eating restaurant food, which is processed, nasty food, you want to be taking digestive enzymes with that. One last thing that is just a huge component is that many people have energy issues throughout the day. And when you're not sleeping well, you're not hydrated well, or you're just turning that corner trying to get things moving and get your metabolism working well, many people will take the shake once or twice a day, and if they're feeling sluggish, not alive, not alert, this is a powerful product to help gain clarity, focus, Some people call it an energy drink. I like to call it a focus drink because this isn't loaded with a bunch of caffeine or anything, and it's all natural. It is all alkaline as opposed to acid forming. So this is a really healthy way to add energy and detoxification, additional detoxification to your system. So take a good look at 10-4 as another thing to look at. We've talked about hydration. There's a really amazing presentation by Dr. Lindner called Water Matters. Watch it, and you're going to learn about this product. But one thing I want to share with you, this is the best alkaline, clean, mineralized, magnetized water you will find on the market. In addition to being the best, it's about 1/10 of the cost of anything else out there that comes close to it. Nothing does what this does, but anything that comes close to it costs literally 10 times more. And there's actually a product that produces alkaline water out there. They're charging over $4,000 for it. And this does a better job, does more things, gives you cleaner, better water instead of $4,000 for just $249. Folks, if you're looking for good, clean, living, energized water, and you don't want to lug a bunch of bottles around which are toxic for the environment, take a major look at this technology. Okay, last but not least, when you go to get your Kenzen Vital Balance, know that there's a smart way to get it, and that's called getting it on auto ship. You'll never run out. You don't have to run to the store to get it. It arrives directly at your house. You get fresh delivery, and you can save 25% by getting this on auto ship. So with that in mind, we're going to open up. I know there are several of you on this call who have had results with this product. Those of you, on the bottom left-hand side of your screen, you will notice how you can unmute yourself. And those who have had some results, I'd love you to, if you like this product, just share why you like it, what you've seen with it. Go ahead, anybody there who'd like to share?
Hello, it's Hattie Jane.
Hey, how you doing?
Fantastic.
Excellent. What do you love about Vital Balance?
It is the first product for weight loss I've been able to stay on for nearly a year. And I went on it not to lose the weight per se, but for the mental acuity improvement.
Wow.
I took care of my mother with Alzheimer's until her end stage, and so it's an anxiety for me, and I'm 73, so things are slowing down.
Yeah.
But this lovely, wonderful side effect was that within the month, my absolute cravings for ice creams and chocolates and cookies went away.
Wow.
I could walk by them without having to have them. It was a miracle, literally. So now, a year later, let's see if I can get my picture up here. I have lost 73 pounds.
Really? That is fantastic.
Now, I don't know what I look like right now, but I'm a little bit different than the picture from before.
That is fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you. But it's like, it's hard to me to explain our people to see how easier my mind works, how well it does retain information compared to what it did do, how it links things easier than it did do before. It's not perfect, still have problems, but major improvement. But that you don't see. The weight loss, you see.
It's interesting. Feeling good inside, how we look and what we carry around plays a role in how we feel mentally. And
but this is different. It's not just feeling.
Yeah.
It's when your mind works, you take it for granted. When it doesn't work,
right,
you think there's nothing you can do about it.
Sure.
And then when it starts working again, it's like, yay!
Thank you so much for sharing. Is there anybody else who wants to share an experience? I'll conclude with a couple others. I've got a dear friend. She was able to, she says, release some 80 pounds within a year. and accredits a major part of what she was able to do to this product in particular. And as you said, Hattie, release those cravings. I've got a gentleman here locally. He was worried about his heart health. They had him on medications, et cetera, and he was addicted to ice cream. And he got on this product and used it as a means to be able to get rid of that ice cream addiction. And his heart health dramatically turned around as well. So I'm going to conclude our recording and then open this up for any questions that anybody may have.